You're watching Ellie from Ellymentry Papercrafting. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK. So today I'm doing a live stream using the lovely new stamp set Wisteria Wishes. And it has been around for a month or so, but I've only very recently put in an order. And I combined an order for items from the new mini catalogue along with those in the latest annual. So I'm a bit late to the party here, I have to say, but I've had my eye on this ever since I first saw it, and I thought I'd have a play with it today. So if you're watching, it would be great if you would add a comment so that I can just make sure I can be seen and you can hear me. I can see Hillary's here. Hi Hillary, thanks very much for coming along. And hopefully we'll have one or two others joining us shortly. It does say 3 are watching, so the others probably aren't feeling like chatting yet. So what have you been up to today? Have you done much, Hills? I know you don't normally go out at the weekend, so probably not had a walk out. It's been very changeable here. I mean, it's only 2:30 and already we've had wonderful sunshine. Then it went overcast. Then it started raining. And then it was really windy. And now it's sunny again. So I don't know what's happening. Hi, Claire. Good to see you. Have you got that craft room cleared up now? Oh, dear. Hi, Anne. Thanks for coming along. You've been washing. Oh, laundry, laundry, laundry. Claire's got tidied up now. That's good. But you still haven't found your stamps. That's so annoying. Hi, Tracy. Lovely to see you. Thanks for joining us today. So, I'll get a start then. Yeah, I've done a couple of loads of washing this morning. Got that out on the line. I did manage to get it dry before it actually rained, so I'm quite lucky there. I sound like Esther, don't I? Talking about the washing. Right then, so Wisteria Wishes. I want to call it Wisteria Wonder. So immediately, you know, you think of the purpley lilac colours of Wisteria, and it's all dangling down and it blows in the wind and it's just gorgeously delicate. But I'm going to do something a little bit different with it today. I'm not making Wisteria. I'm going to use these upright stems and turn the stamp the other way so that these will be upright flowers. And I'm not going to give them a name. They can be any flower you like. I think it's lupins and delphiniums that grow kind of like this. So, you know, it's just a flower, okay? Jan, hello, thanks for joining us all the way from the USA. Okay, so I'm going to start by stamping my image onto a piece of basic white cardstock, and I'm going to use mint macaron for my green stems and leaves. And this is a wonderfully easy stamp because the stems and leaves are all one. So stamp that nicely. Give it a second for the ink to transfer. And these stamps are kind of like a watercolor effect. So some parts are lighter than others. And, you know, if you look at leaves properly, you will see that they do have different shades. I'm going to do something a little bit different here. I'm going to stamp 2 different colours. Hi, Esther. Thanks for coming along. Yellow. Is that your different language for hello? Or are you telling me you want me to use yellow? Because I'm not using yellow because I've already decided to use a couple of your other favourite colours, madam. Not because they're your favourite colours, but because I don't tend to go along this path very often. Hello, Ruth. Great to see you. Thanks for coming along. Okay, so I'm going to use Coastal Cabana and whatever this one's called, Bermuda Bay. Okay, so I'm going to go with my trusty, what are these called? Finger daubers. I can't think of anything at the moment. And I've got the 3 flowers here. So I'm just going to use the Coastal Cabana for the top of the flower. So as I say, these are just pretty flowers. We're not going to call them anything because I don't know any flowers that are this colour, but I just fancied going a bit towards the blues. I'm in a blue mood, although I'm not feeling blue. So here's the Bermuda Bay, which I'm going to put towards the bottom. So I've got kind of 2-tone, the lighter colour being at the top. If you've not used these before and stamped like this, it's a good idea once you've put the ink on to just breathe heavily on it, and that reactivates the ink, because the one you used first may have dried a little bit. So I'm just going to do the bit. It's all right, I'm crafting alone, so there's no problem of infections, and as far as I know, I don't have COVID, but rubber stamps can't catch COVID, so we're all right. Now I'm gonna go over this with the single stamp, which is like I don't know how to describe it. It's got smaller stamped images on them, so it's like an overlay, I think is probably the best description. And I'm going to use Pacific Point, completely different colour, but you know, I just think we need to mix it up. Yeah, and you don't really often see me using blues, do you? And I don't know why, because I like it. So over the top, and that just gives a, you know, a completely different kind of effect, doesn't it? But I love it. I'm loving it. Oh, Esther, that was so good. Branching out to other colours other than pink. I know, that was a big thing for me to go for pink, wasn't it? You know, and to actually say that I liked the pink. I mean, honestly, what am I like? Yeah, so yeah, I'm getting into the blues now. I'm trying to get into the blues, the cool colours. I'm going to be a cool dude. So I'm using the dies that are designed to go with this stamp set. And I'm going to cut these out. So if I just get a piece of my, it's like Post-it note tape, this one, it's my Heffy Doodle. Let's get this cut out then. Hi Heidi, thanks for coming along. Try not to keep you up too late. So what's everyone been doing today? Anyone been crafting? So here we are, there's my pieces cut out. So they're going to go like so when they go on the card. So I like that. I like that. Now the next new item I'm going to use is one of the dies from the Fabulous Frames. If you're watching my unboxing the other day, you would have seen me showing this. Oh, Esther has been, surprise, doing some washing today. And she's been chatting on the phone, and she's sorted out more summery wardrobe. Wow. So from Fabulous Frames, I've chosen the larger one, and it's got some really nice detail on it. Some lovely sort of like, I don't know if this is going to come out like a stitched effect, but we'll see. And it's also got parallel lines on with a little sort of what do you call this at the end? Mitered edging, mitered corners. So this, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that, see how it embosses. And I'm looking forward to using the rest of that for some other bits and pieces as well. So I'm going to cut that out of some white cardstock. So back in a minute. Okay, so that's our frame. Oh, I don't think I let it go through far enough. I'm going to have to just cut that again. What was the countdown for? Have I missed something? Okay, that's it. I just didn't run it through far enough. So there we go. And then I'm going to mount the frame onto a piece of, not a piece, a pool party card base, like so. And then for the centre bit where I'm going to actually mount my flowers, I'm going to use the piece I cut out, and I'm going to run it through the gingham embossing folder. So this is from the annual catalogue. So let's pop that in and we'll get that embossed. Oh, hi Joanna. Thanks for coming along. Oh, I said I'd be back in a minute. Right, okay. Right, just going to get this embossed. Next time I use an embossing folder, would someone remind me that I need a different sandwich? I'm wondering why it won't go through the machine, and then I've remembered it's because you have to take the plate out. Oh dear. Right, now you might be able to see that this cardstock has got a little shine to it. And that's because I've used the cardstock that comes in some of our packaging. I thought, you know, we need to recycle, don't we? So I've, you know, I'm saving a rainforest here. Well, it's a tiny bit of a, you know, way through. A ham and mayo sandwich, a peanut butter or Nutella. Oh, you're so funny, you girls. Okay, so I'm just going to pop down the stamped image, stamped and die cut image onto the front of my card here. And I'm going to look for some, I've got some, I'm sure I've got some dimensionals somewhere, but I can never find them when I want them, can I? So that's the larger ones, but I could do with the tiny ones. And I do know I've got some of those, but they always seem to get buried in the drawer when I'm looking for them. Does anybody else have that problem? The size you want is always the one that's not foremost. It's got lots of bits here, but I bet you I can't find the mini dimensionals. These are all kind of old stuff that I've had for ages. No, can't find those. I think I'm going to have to use these old bits that sadly are not stamping up. I'll find the mini ones when I've finished, won't I? That's always the way. So if we go with these first down the bottom, let's find my trusty tweezers. I knew that's what I was working out. Oh gosh, Jan's eating a bagel. I haven't had a bagel for a long time. Probably since the last time I was in the States. Thanks for the reminder of the thumbs up, Jan. Very much appreciated. So yeah, I'm just going to pop a few of these small foam pads on the back. So as I say, if you can find your mini dimensionals, then use those. If not, some others would. I mean, you can cut these ones down, but I don't have an awful lot of those left either. So I'm just going to go with these and then try and get the backs off quickly, which I can never do. This always seems to take me a while. Can you see the sheen on this card? I think it looks really nice. And it's always good to be able to use something that you got free, isn't it? You know, and it is stamping up. I think it's a piece of the cardstock that comes behind some of the DSP. I've noticed that they've changed some of the packaging. Some of the DSP comes with the whiteboard behind it, and then others comes with the very thick, like, what do they call it? Grey board. Right, so I'm just going to pop this towards the bottom there, and then pop some of the larger ones on the back of the flowers. And I'll put a couple of the smaller ones nearer the top there, like so. Backs are quite stubborn on these. Cinnamon raisin. Oh wow, that sounds gorgeous. Right, so let's put the flower heads on like so. Yeah, I'm glad I did go over to the blue side. I'm liking that. So that'll sit there. This obviously will fit perfectly around that because I cut one from the other. And I do know where my foam adhesive strips are. They're here. Look, I found those quickly. So I'm going to use those to put the frame down. So what I'm going to do first is, I'm not sure whether the wet glue is going to work with this surface. It's not too shiny on that side, so we'll give it a go. Anne, how is your new shower working? Poor Anne's had a nightmare of a fortnight having a new bathroom fitted. And I know it was going to be the big shower reveal this morning. So I'm hoping it all worked perfectly. So let's pop that into, I'm going to put it dead centrally. And then I'm going to put my foam adhesives on the back. Let's get some scissors to just cut the ends of this. I really like this narrow adhesive foam strip. Very often when you buy this kind of thing, I find it's often too wide for the project I'm using, but this is 1/8 of an inch wide, so it fits really well behind narrower pieces. And if you find it is a little bit too narrow, you can always add 2 pieces next to each other. So I think it's really usable. I was wondering what this is going to turn out like. So I'm quite pleased with the colour scheme. The pool party obviously is a very close colour to the other two, so I thought it should work. Here we go. Shower's good, but you've got a little water escaping around the toilet. You've gone for another part to fix. Well, at least he's on it, you know. After what you've been through, it's good to know that he's actually listening to if you've got a problem. Okay, so that's brought the frame up as well. Get rid of all my little bits on the side. That's come together really quickly. I wasn't expecting that to happen quite so quickly. Just so maybe I could add a greeting to this. If I got this earlier on, I could have sent you this, you know, a week or so ago. It says, hang in there. Sorry, I know it isn't funny. You've had a terrible time with your bathroom. I just thought that was, yeah, sorry. Okay, and I'm just going to stamp that onto, where's that piece of, oh, here it is. So I'm going to use the Pacific Point because it's the colour I've used least of. Oh, you got there 20 minutes after you've called. Brilliant. I'm assuming you haven't paid any money over yet, so you know, he's got to keep making sure it's right, otherwise you won't get paid, will he? So stamp that there. It's nice. I like that font. Oh, hi Claire, thank you for coming along. I haven't seen you here before, I don't think. I'm glad you like the colours. As I say, it's not my normal colour palette. I'm a red, oranges, gold kind of girl. Right, now I'm looking for a little die to cut that out with. I thought I saw one in here. Right, it's going to be tight, but it won't be beaten. Right, now I must remember. Ah, right. Thanks, Claire. Thanks for coming back for a live. I'm using the correct sandwich, you'll be pleased to know. The one with the ham layer as well. Okay, so let's see if it all got in there. Oh, look, I've done it again, not gone far enough. Are you liking the new nails today, girls? I got my nails done yesterday. Thumbs up. There we go. Look, it all came out. That's lovely. Oh, that's really nice, actually. If I bring that up to the camera, I'm not sure if you can see it, but you get a really nice embossed image here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's really nice. Thanks, Joanna. Right, so I'm going to pop that at a jaunty angle. And I'm saying that because I know Anne likes that expression. It reminds her of her sister. Well, it reminds me of your sister. When Anne's sister first started card making, Anne was giving her lots of advice. And she was showing her something one day and she said, it's always nice if you put something at a jaunty angle. And Margaret found that really funny, didn't she, Anne? I'm glad you all like the nails. Well, I'm going to leave it there because I think that is enough. It's a delicate card, not big and fussy by any means. Oh, I remembered it, Anne, because I thought it was funny as well. I am going to add something, actually. I've got these polished dots, which sadly are not still available, but I don't care. You know, just to show you that even if something is... See, I knew it was coming. I knew you were going to say it, Esther. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to use these, even though they're not available any longer, just to show you that retired products can be used along with current without any problems. So I really liked these. So I'm glad to be able to use them. So I think, are these... No, they're only two different sizes. For some reason, at an angle, some of these look smaller than others, but they are all the same size. So I've used one big and two small, I think would be the correct thing to do. If I can pick this little darling up. And we pop that one there. Okay. All right. And belly. I just realised what you did there. Very good, Esther. And belly. You're so witty. Yep, so that's my sweet little card for today in alternative colours. I just thought, no, I'm not going to go with the purple thing, even though, you know, traditionally the wisteria is obviously purple-ish, lilac-y colours. But no, mine is mine is Bermuda Bay. Well, short and sweet today, girls, but I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, do come back next Saturday at 2:30 when there will be another live, another exciting episode in the Ellie story. And thank you all for your lovely comments. I really appreciate it. I'd also appreciate anyone who's not already subscribed, if they would click that subscribe now button. And yeah, you know, if you can share with friends, I'd be even more chuffed. And yeah, thanks for supporting me. Really, really appreciate it. And hopefully there will be a recorded video out on Wednesday evening. And if you'd like to share anything that you've made with my inspiration, please show me, take a photograph on my Facebook page, which is Ellymentry Crafters, and it's, I can't, there is a link in the description box below. Pray tell what more episodes or what the recorded video might be, because I don't know what you mean. Anyway, I'm going to say cheerio now and big thanks again. It's I did it. Thanks, Esther. Yeah, I was struggling a bit there, but it's there. It is the Facebook link. Yeah. Right. Okay. And as usual, you can buy any products from the catalogue and from my online store. Again, links to those will be below. So, bye-bye, ladies, and big thank you.